Oh hey, didn't see you there. Oh wow, that was cool. Let's get started. Have you ever noticed a trend in music by Red Hot Chili Peppers? Most of their songs tend to relate to drug abuse and how people handle it. In some songs, people struggle with the effects, while in others, those people succumb. Interestingly, many Red Hot Chili Peppers songs can be linked back to one: Californication. Californication is ultimately about the deterioration of society caused by the effects of Hollywood. This song is a breeding ground for the skeptic roots of a lot of Red Hot Chili Peppers songs. Let's take a look.
It's understood that Hollywood sells Californication.
The epistemology of skepticism entails uncertainty and doubt with regards to knowledge or facts. The concept of Californication is that Hollywood has turned human perception of reality into something fake, and now it's impossible to know the truth. For example, the line, quote, "Pay your surgeon very well to break the spell of aging," end quote, is repeated twice throughout the song. Here, the people themselves are false, and one cannot be certain who is real and who is fake. Later on, they sing, quote, "Space may be the final frontier, but it's made in Hollywood basement." And also, quote, "Alderon's not far away, it's Californication." These lines reference two pop culture legends, Star Wars and Star Trek. Basically, the Chili Peppers are saying that the ideas of a final frontier and a galaxy far, far away are some of the many lies created by Hollywood. Throughout the rest of the song, there are many more instances of confusion within the California society, such as, quote, "Born and raised by those who praise control of the population," end quote. Even the conflict in ideals here shows a state of confusion in which the people live. The only challenger that can possibly restore the damage of Californication is nature itself. But nature is in fact no match. The Chili Peppers begin to praise natural disasters since they seem to be the only natural aspect of this new world. They reason that, quote, "Destruction leads to a very rough road, but it also breeds creation," end quote, meaning that the destruction of Hollywood would give people a chance to return to reality. However, they later sing, quote, "And tidal waves couldn't save the world from Californication," meaning that Hollywood's influence has already reached the rest of the world, and that influence would survive even if Hollywood were to be destroyed. So, now that I've introduced the idea of a world rooted in skepticism, I will now tell you the effects of the subjects of latter songs. Another famous Red Hot Chili Peppers song is Danny California. This song is about a girl named Danny, and she was also referenced in Californication when Red Hot Chili Peppers say, quote, "A teenage bride with baby inside, getting high off information." In the beginning of the song, Danny, quote, "never knew that there was anything more than poor." Whether it was due to either a lack of education or just all-out skepticism, Danny was not certain of the truth. As the song progresses, Danny is perverted by the idea of Californication and resorts to crime. In the lyrics, it says, quote, "Looking down the barrel of a hot metal 45, just another way to survive." Because of the influence of Californication, Danny is skeptical as to how to live her life, and she ultimately ends up dead. They sing, quote, "With a name like Danny California, day was gonna come when I was gonna mourn ya," end quote, which implies the negative effects of the California culture. So far, this skepticism has only led to death and emptiness. While Danny California dealt with those who succumbed to Californication, the song Can't Stop talks about living in the fake world. In Can't Stop, the Chili Peppers admit to living in an unknown reality. They also go so far as to say that there is some outside entity that knows what we fail to know. They reference this when they sing "Can't Stop the Spirits When They Need You" and "Can't Stop Gods from Engineering." Although they reestablish that we know nothing about our reality, they urge us to make the best of our lives out of what we have. The song opens with, quote, "Can't stop, addicted to the shindig," end quote, which shows the band's addiction to the false world of fame and fortune created by Californication. Even though addicted, they say, quote, "Choose not a life of imitation," end quote, meaning, try to avoid Californication. They reference a wave multiple times, which can be taken to mean the experience of life, and they make the skeptical statement, quote, "I wonder what the wave meant." Ultimately, Red Hot Chili Peppers reminds us that, quote, "This life is more than just a read-through," end quote, and that we should make the best of it, regardless of how little we know about it. We might as well enjoy it while we have it. In conclusion, Red Hot Chili Peppers hold skeptical epistemology. Through their song, Californication, they stress how California culture, represented through Hollywood, perverts the minds of everyone throughout the world and falsifies our reality. So, the question is, how will each of us handle this falsified reality?